أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وقال الله عز وجل في القرآن العظيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, my dear brothers and sisters, for the blessing of Allah for bringing us here for Jumma during this blessed month. My dear brothers and sisters, how do you feel when you are on a highway and suddenly you hear the voice and the red and blue lights and lightning up, the police is asking you to pull your car over? You may feel frightened and threatened. And how do you feel if you are on an airport with your family and passing through the counters and suddenly the immigration officer asks you, hold or stop, you family, you go on a side. What do you feel? You feel unnerved at that time. And how do you feel, my dear brothers and sisters, and what your reaction will be that suddenly you got a letter from the CRA asking you that we are going to investigate your last 5 years. And what our reaction will be if suddenly a family of parents, they receive a call from a school that your children have complained about yourself, and there is a special team who is going to investigate your behavior at home. It will be very nerve-shattering experience. And how do you feel and what your reaction will be if you receive a call from your bank that the government has asked us to seize your all bank account, that we are going to investigate, interrogate, and you examine certain transaction over a couple of years? It will be very, very frightening experience. My dear brothers and sisters, and how do you feel when there's a knock in the door in the late night and suddenly you open the door, there's a police asking to check on you, to have warrant and search into your home? It will be very, very difficult experience, the people who have gone through it. And my dear brothers and sisters, how would our response if we receive a court summon to be presented on certain date in a high court or supreme court or tribunal to present some case, and with that uncertain matter they want to investigate us? So it will be very, very difficult experience. So my dear brothers and sisters, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has informed us in a Tirmidhi that on the day of judgment, a person will not move his feet unless he answer four things. وَأَنْ أُمْرِهِ فِيمَا أَفْنَاهُ. Tell us about your age. Where have you consumed it? How you feel at that time? And it will be asked, وَأَنْ إِلْمِهِ فِيمَا فَعَلْ. Tell us about the knowledge you got it and how much you acted upon it. وَأَنْ مَالِهِ min ayn iktasaba. How did you earn it? Tell us about your wealth. How did you earn it? Fima anfaqa. And where did you spend it? Wa an jismihi fima ablah. Tell us about your body. You build it up. How did you wear it out? It will be very, very, very difficult to answer. Even they will have the angels and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they will have all the dashboard of your life in front of them, every single second of our life. But still they want to ask us to answer that question. Tell us about your age. Tell us about your ilm. Tell us about your wealth. And tell us about your body. So my dear brothers and elders, we are in the time in this blessed month. It's a summer vacation time. Every single one of us, we are planning to go. When we plan to go for any vacation, we do couple of things. We spend our age, mean our time we spend on it. We spend our wealth when we travel. And we consume our body because exerting experience upon the body when we travel. We need to ask about ourselves, have we got the knowledge, sufficient knowledge what do we need when we go for a travel? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ibn Umar radiyallahu anhu mentioned a man came to Rasulullah. He asked, Ya Rasulullah, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Izan li fi siyaha, give me permission to go for tourism. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam responded, Qala Nabiyyu sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Inna siyahata ummati al jihad fi sabilillah. That surely the tourism of my nation, my ummah, is striving in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Go in the path of Allah. So what about when we travel, we need to learn the deen, how we need to travel. What the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do. Let's say if we are going to Drumheller, think about it, we are going to Drumheller to see the dinosaurs. So we can see the creation of Allah. We can ponder on the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What the creation has been before us. Then the travel is a different. When we go into mountain area or a hilly area, when you see the mountain, it says, Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest. This mountain is nothing. And we are looking into the lakes, and the fountains and the green grass and the panoramic scenery. We say, Subhanallah, Allah is pure from all the shirk. And we are eating and drinking pure water and the fruits from that travel or trip. We are saying, Alhamdulillah. When we are saying Allahu Akbar, Subhanallah, it will be from the heart. It will be from here. It's not from that lip service at that time. We need to learn, my dear brothers and elders. And how Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to travel. When he will travel early in the morning. When there are three travel, he asked us to make one amir, make one leader that he is going to make decision on it. And when we travel, we invoke the blessing of Allah. We come in the protection of Allah. Every single one of us. We know that what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has told us, that when you travel, say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. All of us, we know this dua. In Sahih Muslim, la subhanalladhi sakhkhara lana hadha wa ma kunna lahu mukrinin wa inna ila rabbina lamunqalibun. Allahumma inna nas'aluka fi safrina hadha al-birr wa taqwa wa min al-amli ma tarda. Allahumma hawwin alayna safrina hadha wa twi anna bu'ada. Allahumma anta sahibu fi safar wal khalifatu fil ahl. Allahumma inna na'udhu bika min wasa'i safar wa ka'abat al-manzar wa su'il munqalib fil mal wal ahl. The meaning is, oh Allah, you are the greatest. You are the greatest. You are the greatest. Oh Allah, you are pure from all the shirk. You have given the control of this, whether it's a camel or aeroplane or train or car, whatever, you have given the control of. We do not have ability to control it. Oh Allah, surely we are going to return back to you. Even in a small journey, we are remembering that we are going to travel back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in small journey. Oh Allah, make this travel. Oh Allah, we ask in this travel that, oh Allah, make this travel that we become more virtuous and we become more muttaqi and we do those actions which are pleasing to you. Oh Allah, make this travel easy for us. Oh Allah, wrap this travel for us. Oh Allah, we ask your protection from the difficulty of this travel, from the wicked eye, and when we return back, that our family is protected and our mal and property is protected. What a beautiful dua. We have to learn, and it's in the Sahih Muslim. We need to carry it on during when we are traveling in summer vacation. Not to forget about it, my dear brothers. Grow in the protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And as an elder, and when we are coming back, we are saying, Aibun, Taibun, Abidun, Lirabbina Hamidun. We are returning back. We are repenting to you, Allah. We are worshipping you. We are glorifying you on our return. We need to, and when we go on a travel, ensure as a parent that this is not a place that we are going to miss our prayers or how we are make arrangement for our prayers. And if you are traveling, have we ensured that ourselves and our kids, our wives and our children, they will not have bad eyes or sins of the eyes they are going to commit on that basis, because as an elder we will be responsible. So we need to ensure during our travel. And subhanallah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was traveling with a young boy, Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, young boy. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked, Ya ghulam, oh young man. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Uallimuka kalimat, I am going to tell you some words. Ihfazallah, yahfazak, that you be mindful of Allah. Allah is going to protect you. Ihfazallah, tajiduha tujahak, that be mindful of Allah, you will find Allah in front of you. He is teaching him on a travel. My dear brothers and elders, this is the very blessed month. We are a very blessed ummah. Our year, our time ended on Zilhajj, one of the most blessed, and our year starts on the Muharram, most end and start very, very pure, blessed months. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has informed us. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the best of fasting is during the month of during the best offering fasting after Ramadani Shahrillahil Muharram is in the month of Muharram. And in another narration in a Muslim, he sallallahu alaihi wasallam has informed us that fast on the day of Ashura, that that I anticipate from Allah, that I anticipate from Allah the reward for fasting on the 10th of Muharram is equal to expiation of sins of the previous year. Previous 1 year, fasting for 16, 18 hours, whole years of sins are forgiven. This is the blessing Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has granted our dear brothers and sisters. We should not miss that fasting. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam informed us that when he heard about that, the Jews, they were fasting because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saved Musa alayhi salam and Bani Israel from the Fir'aun on this Yawm Ashura. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that we have more rights about Musa, and he asked us to fast that if I'm alive for the next year, I'm going to fast the 9th of Zilhajj, the 9th of Muharram as well. So ulama said because Rasulullah asked us, and he was in the next year, he also passed away from this dunya. So that we should fast 10th and 9th, and other that we should fast 9th, 10th, and 11th, 3 days. But if we cannot fast, at least fast on the Ashura, day of Ashura, Muharram. And when we travel during this blessed month, do not forget that we will be asked about our age, our umr, which is the time and the wealth Allah has given us, and the body we are going to consume it. May Allah Azza wa Jal give me and all of us ability to use time, money, wealth, and our ilm wisely. وَقُولُوا قَوْلِي هَذَا وَاسْتَغْفِرُ اللَّهَ لِي وَلَكُمْ وَلِسَائِرِ الْمُسْلِمِينَ إِنَّهُ هُوَ الْغَفُورُ الرَّحِيمُ. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. يا مسرف القلوب صرف قلوبنا على طاعتك. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إسرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به. واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا. أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. اللهم ارحم أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم اغفر لأمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم استر أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم اجبر أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم إنا نسألك من خير ما سألك منه عبدك ونبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. ونعوذ بك من شر ما استعاذ منه نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. وأنت المستعان وعليك البلاغ ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. وأقيموا الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
Straighten your rows. Please complete the first row, then second, then third. No gaps between each other. Keep your heels on the lines so it will be straight and row. Straight row. استووا وتعدلوا وتقاربوا. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. بسم الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده ربنا والحمد كثيرا. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, brothers. Jazakumullah for coming for the prayer. I will make an announcement. Please make dua for Bhavan Manir. He is an immunologist who has been part of this community for years. He currently needs dua and he is sick, so I kindly request you all to make dua for him. Jazakumullah.
Assalamu alaikum. Happy Jumma. Thank you for attending the Waverly Grand Mosque. Please listen to these announcements. Please respect neighbors and community members when it comes to parking. No parking in fire lanes, in yellow lines, and handicap stops. Towing will be enforced. The MRA Cafe is now open and ready for service. There will be weekly youth league volleyball drop-ins for ages 14 to 21. Different dates for different genders can be found on our website. We will also have an Ashura Iftar Thursday, July 27th. Registration can be found online. We will also have an outdoor safety seminar held by Winnipeg Search and Rescue, July 29th. Registration for free tickets can be found online. We are delighted to announce the upcoming MRA Institution of Knowledge, MRA Elementary School, beginning September 2023. For more information, please visit one of the back tables. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed day.
Assalamu alaikum. MIA Cafe is open. We are serving chicken biryani, fried chicken, and pizza. Please come get your food. Thank you.
Merhaba pizza. Merhaba pizza.